two lovers have ever been crossed. It stands as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach our trial patience, because it is a customary cross, as due to love, as thoughts and dreams and sighs, wishes and tears. Oh, for fancy's followers. My good Lysander, I swear to thee, by Cupid's strongest bow, by his Vasaro with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus's dove, by Nita's souls and Prosperos, and by that fire that burned the Carthage queen, when the foes Troy on their sail was seen, by all the vows that ever men have broke, in number more than ever women spoke. In that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee. Good speed, fair Helena, whither away?
Calling me fair, that fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair, oh happy fair. Your eyes are nostras, your tongue sweeter, more tunable than love to shepherd ear. When wheat is green, when all those buds appear, sickness is catching, oh were fair so. Yours would I catch, Philomia, ere I go. My ear should catch your voice, my eye your eye. My tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Were the word mine, Demetrius been baited, the rest I give to be to you translated. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, and yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your first with his masmire such skill.
I give him curses, and yet he gives me love.
Oh, could my praise and such affection move?
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hated me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, would that fall were mine.
Take comfort, he no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place. Before the time I did Lysander see, seemed Athens as a paradise to me. Oh, then, what grace is in my love to dwell, that he hath turned a heaven unto a hell. Helena, adieu. As you and him, Demetrius dotes in you.
Oh, how every summer as the sun can be. Greatest and thought first she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all, but he do know. And as he has, doting on him, his face and wild, all did no quantity. Love can transpose to form and dignity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Nor hath love's mind of any judgment taste, wings and no eyes figured unneedy haste. And therefore is love said to be a child, because in choice he is soft beguiled. As waggish boys in game themselves forswear, so the boy, love, is perjured everywhere. For you Demetrius looked on him sign, he hailed down, oh, that he was all mine.
I am a Jew. Hath not a Jew eyes? Hath not a Jew hands, organs, dimensions, senses, affections, passions, fed with the same food, heart with the same weapons, subject to the same diseases, healed by the same means, warmed and cooled by the same winter and summer as a Christian is. If you prick us, do we not bleed? If you tickle us, do we not blood? If you poison us, do we not die? And if you burn us, shall we not revenge? If we are like you in the rest, we will resemble you in that. If a Jew run a Christian, what is unity? Revenge. If a Christian run a Jew, what should his sufferance be by Christian example? Why revenge? The villainy you teach me, I will excuse, and it shall go hard, but I will better the instruction.
Now, sir, what is your text?
Most lady,
A comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. What is your text?
in Nurse in his bosom.
In his bosom? In what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by the method in the first of his heart.
Oh, I've read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Have you any commission from your lord to negotiate with my face? You're now out of your text, but we will draw the curtain and show you the picture. Look you, sir, such a one I was this present.
Is not well done?
Excellently done, if God did all.
'Tis ingrained, sir. It will endure wind and weather.
'Tis beauty truly blent, whose red and white natures sweet and cunning handled on. Oh lady, you are the crucial life, if you will lead these graces to the grave and let the world no copy.
Oh, sir, I will not be so hard-hearted. I will give out diverse scandals of my beauty. It shall be inventoried, and every particle and utensil labelled to my will. As item, 2 lips, indifferent red. Item, 2 grey eyes with lids to them. Item, 1 chin, 1 neck, and so forth. Were you sent hither to praise me?
I see you what you are. You are too proud, but if you were the devil, you are fair. My love and master loves you. Oh, such love could be but recompensed. Thou, you were crowned an unparalleled beauty.
How does he love me?
With adoration, with virgin tears, with groan that thunder love, with ties of fire.
Your love does know my mind. I cannot love him. Yet I suppose him virtuous, know him noble, of great estate, of fresh and stainless youth. In voice is well developed, free, alert, and valiant, and in dimension and the shape of nature a gracious person. But yet I cannot love him. He might have took his hand so long ago.
If I did love you in my master's plane, with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial I would find no sense. I would not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow, caving at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of content love, and sigh them loud even in the dead of night. Halloo your name to reverberate hills, and make the bubbling gossip cry out, Olivia. Oh, you should not rest between the element of earth and earth, but you should pity me.
You might do much. What is your parentage?
Above my fortunes, yet my state is well. I'm a gentleman.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. He must have no more. Unless, perchance, you come to me again to tell me how he takes it. Farewell. I thank you for your pains. Spend this for me.
I feed no post, lady. Keep your person. My master, not myself, lacks recompense. Love, make his sort of flint that thunder love, and your fervour, like my master's, be placed in content. Farewell, far cruelty.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether it is noble in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep, no more, and by sleep to save away the heartache, the 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub, for in that sleep of death what dreams may come, when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of deprived love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient marriage of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his creatures make with his bare bodkin? Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under weary life, but that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have, than fly to others that we know not of. Thus conscience does make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sickled o'er with a pale cast of thought, and enterprises of great pitch and moment, with this regard, their currents turn awry and lose the name of action.
you are dead, and I will kill thee and love thee after. One more, and this the last. So sweet was not so fatal. I must weep, but they are cruel tears. This sorrows heavenly, it strikes where doth love. She wakes.
Who's there? Othello.
I, Desdemona.
Will you come to bed, my lord?
Have you prayed tonight, Desdemona?
I, my lord.
If you bethink yourself of any crime, and reconcile as yet to heaven and grace, solicit for it straight.
Alice, my lord, but what do you mean by that?
Well, do it, and be brief. I will walk by. I will not kill thy unprepared spirit. No, heaven forfend, I will not kill thy soul.
Talk you of killing.
I do.
Let heaven have mercy on me.
I say amen, with all my heart.
If you say so, I hope you will not kill me. And yet I fear you, for your fatal then when your eyes roll so. And why I should fear I know not, since guiltiness I know not, but yet I feel.
Think on thy sins.
They are loves I bear to you.
And for that thou diest.
That's a natural that kills for loving. Some bloody passion shakes your very frame. What's the matter?
This handkerchief, which I so loved and gave thee, thou gavest to Cassio.
No, but I have so sent for the man and ask him.
Sweet, take heed of perjury.
Then Lord have mercy on me.
I say amen.
And have you mercy too. I never did offend you in my life and never loved Cassio.
I see this handkerchief in his hand. Thou makest me call what I intended to do, a murder, which I thought a sacrifice.
Oh, he must have found it then. Let me confess the truth.
He hath confessed.
What, my lord?
That he has used thee.
Oh, how unlawfully.
Aye.
He will not say so.
No, his mouth is stopped. Honest Iago taken hold of.
Oh, my friends are but once he dead.
For whole years have been lives. My great revenge has stomach for them all.
Oh, punish me, my lord, but kill me not.
Down, strumpet, you whippest out to my face.
Kill me tomorrow and let me live tonight.
Down, strumpet.
Well, but half an hour.
Being done, there's no pause.
But when I say one prayer.
If you strike,
But half an hour.
being done, there's no pause.
But when I say one prayer.
It is too late.
Bear with me, I'm hungry for revenge, and now I cloy me with beholding it. Thy Edward, he's dead, that stabbed my Edward. Thou Edward dead, to quit my Edward. Young York he is but boot, because both they match not the high perfection of my loss. Thy Clarence he's dead, that killed my Edward, and the beholders of this frantic play, that adulterate Hastings, Reevers, Vaughan, Grey, until my list smothered in the dusky graves. Richard yet lives, as black intelligence, only reserve they factor to by souls and send them thither. But attend, he'll choose his piters and unpiter then, at gates and burns finds rose and spray, to have him suddenly conveyed from hence. Cancel his bond of life, dear God, I pray, that I may live and say, the dog is dead.